How different does the front of the house and the living room look from when you purchased the house 3 years ago?
Well, the front of the house was a different color and a different texture and looked completely different than it does now. The living room was white and therefore seeming large but boring, and this is a very calming sage color that a feng shui expert actually recommended.
Let's talk about what you replaced that 1970s tile with.
This is a recycled glass, broken up, embedded in cement. The name of it is Joshua Tree, which I imagine is bottles that people threw out after camping at Joshua Tree National Park or whatever it is down in Southern California. And it's a very eco-friendly way to do the counters. And
how about the lights?
And the lights, because the counter is all kinds of colors, we chose, we kept with that similar idea of different colors, not zeroing in on any one.
What are the things that will give you points in this
That's
new
a good question.
system?
Definitely the counter and the cabinets for several reasons, which you've touched on. Anything that's Energy Star, as far as appliances go.
Right. So that would include your refrigerator.
Yes.
Your dishwasher, the Fisher Paykel 2-drawer, and the decor stove.
Just like that.
Right. Easy to find things.
Yes. And all my dishes are right here. I just pull this all the way out and I can get to everything without too much trouble.
Okay.
Which is nice. And again, the dampening, it never slams. And I've got this above, trays.
And the skylight to bring light into this kitchen.
This tends to be a dark area, otherwise.
You've got frosted doors in front of the cabinet so that you can see what you've got behind there.
But not too much. Was at the time we started the project, it was pretty hard to find no VOC. 4 years ago when I did my previous project, I never heard of it. It was low VOC, that was the best, and only very light colors. So we were looking at a milk-based paint, getting it from Oregon and stuff like that, and the project hadn't begun, and I was Googling no VOC and found the website there or something, I don't even know, that said Sherwin-Williams now had no VOC, and oh wow, maybe I don't have to go to Oregon for the paint. So we'd already chosen the colors based on the palette from the Oregon company. We were 95% done by June of 2007. So
about 11 months of construction. Were you able to live in the
Yes, I was able to live here the whole time.
Wow.
Yeah. I had a mini kitchen set up in the living room, and then at one point for a while I had to move that into my bedroom while they were doing the floors and the walls, and so. Yeah.
I always like to ask people: is there, now that you've been living here for just over a year, were there any surprises, things that you didn't expect?
Well, we weren't sure about the whether or not it was asbestos on these walls.
How'd you find out?
So I think they took some and tested it. I wasn't surprised because I knew I could not hammer and nail into it to hang something up. It was so hard. Well, in the finished thing.
In the finished product. Is there anything you would have done differently? Or anything you wished you would have done you know, while you were stripped down to the studs, or?
I can't think of anything. I might think of something later, but I haven't been, oh darn, kind of thing. No, I'm pretty much what is fine with me.